Good day to you out there. It is the Impact series of the Expose Network, and it's great to be here. My name is Lola Oduba. If you've been following the Impact series of the Expose Network, you know that it's that aspirational side to our channel where we just want to make sure that each and every one of us is doing well. You know, we have a way in this life that everyone just tend to mask whatever they may be going through just because they don't want to feel seen and they don't want the outside world to see how they're truly feeling. Today we're going to be unraveling the mask that we wear. Of course, this mask we know becomes our safety, and it becomes a version of ourselves that we put on to feel safe. So we're going to be examining today the mask that we wear, and of course how we can peel back those masks to feel safe again in today's world. My name is Lola Oduba. When we come back, we shall be going to the mask we wear to feel safe in today's world. Welcome back. It is the Impact series on the Expose TV network, and believe me, if you've not told your friend, now to tell another friend, to tell another friend, to come and let's heal together. Let's talk about those things that we go about, you know, just trying to cover up in today's world and try to heal together. On the show today, if you remember at the start of this program, we said that we're going to be taking the mask we wear to feel safe in today's world. What are masks? What are the common masks that people wear? You will wonder. Okay, let's go into it proper. We have, of course, the people pleaser, the one who wants everyone to just get along, just make sure that, you know, everyone feels nice around them. Nobody wants to, you know, they don't want to open up to how they're really feeling inside of them. They just always maintain a jolly good face. The people pleaser. Now, that's the downside of the people pleaser we know is the fact that we now find that one day or the other we just find that somebody dropped dead, and you wonder what happened. I thought it was such a good spirited fellow. That's because that's the mask that he always presented to the world, as a good spirited fellow. And then of course we have the strong one. The strong one is the one who never asks for help, the one who carries everyone's burden, the one who's just, I can do it all, I do not need anybody's help. Is there really anybody that does not need anybody's help in this world? We all are shoulders to each other to cry to. That's the strong one. Then, of course, we have the perfectionist. The perfectionist is our third one on today's list, where he just wants everything to go well. He wants to prove to everyone that he gets everything right. You know, he's always on time. He wants to live a more than perfect lifestyle. I'm good at this. I'm good at that. I must be this. I must be that. I must show myself to be excellent to everyone. Everyone must not see my weak side. I must maintain, a straightforward and forward-thinking personality. That is the perfectionist. Believe me, the perfectionist, the downside is that sometimes you just put on too much body on yourself. You need to learn to relax. Life is not so difficult. Just put off some things. What you can handle, you handle it. What you can't, you leave it till another day. You won't die. Whatever you have to handle today, truly speaking, that if anything happens to you today, somebody will be called to fill that role tomorrow. So while we encourage everyone to be at your ultimate best, you want to relax a bit if you fall into the perfectionist side to this. Now we also have the entertainer, that person who every time you see them, oh yes, they are bubbly, always bubbly. They enter into the room and they just make you feel as though, wow, I am sane, you are sane. Hey, look at me, I'm here, I'm happy. Sometimes you'll be surprised that the entertainer has things that they're dealing with inside of them that they do not want the public to know about. And of course we have the invisible one, that person who just wants to crawl into invisibility, do not want anybody to trouble them, does not want anybody to even realize they're there, does not want to make an impute, does not want to make an impute so that nobody knows or nobody hears from them. All of these are personalities that we call personality disorders because they border on the extreme. Now, the extreme, of course, you know, of being the entertainer where everything just looks like, you know, you are the life of the party, and the extreme of being the invisible one, that one who just doesn't want anybody to notice them so that they're not put in the spotlight. Now, what are the costs of course, wearing masks? The cost of wearing mask is it makes relationship difficult, because at the end of the day, people want to see the real you. They want to be able to connect with who you are. But if you're always wearing a mask, you find that you're not able to develop personal relationships, because really you are either always happy, always so perfect, always so on time, always so everything just checking all your boxes and everything, and then people cannot really get to know the real you. So it makes relationships difficult, and then it creates emotional exhaustion, because I mean, here you are trying to be so perfect, here you are trying to be the entertainer, here you are trying to be the invisible one, here you are trying to be the perfectionist, and what happens is that you are just emotionally exhausting yourself, because at every point in time the mask is not the real you. At a point in time it will have to come off, and then when it does come off, you just find yourself so tired. You are emotionally tired, you're psychologically tired, because you have put up a front for people to see, a front for people to think you are who you really say you are. Meanwhile, it is all a mask. Now again, it leaves us feeling unseen, because when people cannot really know who you truly are, when you always tend to put on a happy-go-lucky face, everything is good, everything is fine, everything is going well with me, nothing is ever wrong with me, then what happens is that at the end of the day, when there is nobody with you, you tend to feel unseen, because you feel that nobody really knows who you are, the real you. Nobody can connect with who you are, the real you. But what you forget to remind yourself is that you are the one who has put on the mask that has made people not to be able to appreciate or see you for who you truly are. Then of course it leaves us feeling stuck at all times, stuck in old patterns, stuck. And today on the show, we're going to be looking at what you can do to remove yourself from wearing the mask at all times. When we come back, we will go to that. You're welcome back, and we're still talking mask, the art of wearing mask in today's world, not wanting to be seen. Now, what you want to do is don't pretend that whatever made you start wearing the mask in the first place, the trauma that you may have gone through in the first place, because you just don't wear mask all of a sudden. There is a reason why you start to wear those masks. So you want to unravel why you started to wear the mask in the first place. You want to dig into the real causes of what made you start wearing the mask, and you want to now after accepting, okay, this is the reason why I started to wear this mask, this is what happened to me. You don't want to pretend that circumstance never happened. After you now look at the circumstance, you want to forgive yourself for the circumstance, whether it was caused by you or caused by something other than you or someone other than you. Believe me, you have moved away from those circumstances. You now need to accept your reality. Those circumstances do not exist again. If they do still exist in your life, you want to find out to take yourself out of those circumstances so that you can be the real authentic you. Again, you want to know yourself. You want to know yourself, know your boundaries, know what you can take, know what you can't take, know how you want to be seen by the public, but in a near almost you way. What am I talking about? Don't be too far from who you truly are, because the day that people will see you for who you truly are, they begin to wonder, hey, I thought this person was like this, I thought that person, oh, meanwhile it was a mask you're wearing all the way. Again, stop letting survival define you. You have come out from circumstances. You should pat yourself on the chest and say, I have moved on. I have moved on. I have learned my lessons. I have dusted myself out of that. And now I'm a brand new person. And because I'm a brand new person, I can live in the now. I've learned my mistakes from the past. I'm not going to let the past define me. I want to move forward. Moving forward means that move forward in my authenticity. Moving forward to be who you truly are, to be accepted for who you truly are. But believe me, because we live in such a social world, you want to make sure that who you truly are is also socially acceptable. That has been our program today, and we do hope that you've been able to learn one or two things in how to, of course, unravel those masks and become your real authentic self in the world that we live in today. Remember to follow us on all our social media handles, and on Expose, that's Facebook and YouTube, we're at Expose TV. On Instagram, we're Expose_TV, and on TikTok, this is Expose TV. My name is Lola Oduba. Keep on showing the real you. See you again next time.